Top of the morning, ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between. It's your main man, Lemon Sauce, back at it again with another video. No, it's been a while. Your boy has been fucking grinding, both in real life and in the game, of course. But anywho, there's a said reason why I started this on the title screen, because I wanted you guys to get the thought process I had going into the season and what actually happened. So most of you guys see the bow, you already know what you know. I already know what time it is. You guys probably already clicked off the fucking video. But allow me to explain why I had to join the herd. Okay, so I got a couple of notes down for my little season overview for the beginning. This is before 0.4 or the 0.3.5.1, whatever the fuck they call it, little mid-season, John. Um, But if you want to get my overall impression, just like, just the TLDR, I'm having a fucking blast. Having a fucking blast. This is probably the most fun that I've had in this game since launch, honestly. This shit's been amazing. And as you can see, the fucking currency, the fucking trade shop is one of them. But anywho, so originally, I had the plan on going, as you can see, Sork de Bussy. We were going to do cold, damage, and spells, but what ended up happening was once you get through the campaign, you get into maps, you need like 3,000 DPS. That's not gonna fucking cut it. Um, so what I'm gonna have to end up doing is like getting gear for this character in order for the character to be pretty, to be good, or I need a patch where they buff my character. Either or would be perfectly fine. I would prefer the buff, but I also would like upgrade my gear so I can go one shot shit. We do have all of our ascendancy points because I paid for it with the other character that I made that I will talk about later. I've just put this shock shit just to see like what it does, and it honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of ass, so I'll probably take this off. I don't really fuck with it with the cold. I might just do the I might do some research on this chill node right here, and yeah, the chill magnitude and shit, because I feel like if you can freeze them like a motherfucker, then it doesn't matter. And I have a lot of magnitude on my tree too, so I feel like I can mitigate the downside of the 25% less magnitude. I can mitigate that. So I'll end up trying that later on. But we're going crit, of course, because they have this little elemental storm shit, which I really fuck with. I'm not gonna load a map up with this character because it's gonna be the slowest, nastiest experience you guys ever seen in POE. Probably the most ethical build, that Jonathan's trying to promote. But for me, it's not fun at all. Doesn't move fast, doesn't do enough damage. So I just said fuck that. I'm re-rolling. But this was the initial build though. It was cold crit. Um, I just wanted to use Ice Nova and just spam that shit. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I just wanted to do that. Throw one of these out, boom, and then just like to use that to kill like big ass and shit. Didn't want to use the fucking what's it called? Didn't want to use the frost wall because I just don't give a fuck about the frost wall. Um, but then I also had this. I just wanted to try it out. It seemed like it was doing okay. People are saying it's dog shit. What's the DPS on it? Yeah, it might be dog shit. Hold on. Hold on. 125. Oh yeah, that shit might be. Yeah, that shit ass. Yeah, I probably need to take that off. So the frost darts is ass. The DPS on it is pretty horrible. So, but I didn't do any research. I just said fuck it. I was able to blast through the campaign, so I had fun through the campaign. But after that, I got stopped around the map. So we're gonna get off the fuck off that character and show you what's really going on. So I decided to roll a Gemling Legionnaire as my reroll because I said fuck it. I might as well just restart and just do the lightning arrow shit that everybody else is doing because one is the strongest build. And in my eyes, you have to run a strong build, not the strongest, but a strong build in order to farm content efficiently. My character isn't like super fast or anything, but he is very fucking tanky and does do a lot of DPS. Um, I will probably include at the end of the video just like a montage of just like drops and shit that I've gotten, because I'm not gonna lie, if you check this fucking stash with this character, dude. Okay, I had 5 divs at one point, but I'm trying to craft this bow here. I honestly feel like this tier 2 lightning is good, but I'm doing more research. I'm trying to craft this bow, even though I already have a pretty good one. And that's another thing. I've been doing a lot of crafting and it's been a fucking blast. I've been having a lot of fun crafting with in the game. I'm crafting some bullshit though, low rolls, all type of shit. But well, not low rolls, you know, T2, 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 tier one, tier one. You know what I'm saying? You know, going a little crazy in this bitch. What's this got? See, it got tier four lightning damage. You know, you can't win them all. Um, and we crafted the chest piece too. And this kind of got this in our first go, which is pretty fucking fire. I think the faster starter energy shield recharge is highly underrated in the game, and I feel like people need to start talking about it a little more. Same with the energy shield recharge rate. I feel like having, if I had that on my boots as well, instead of the stun threshold, because I'm pretty sure it's a suffix, right? Yeah, if I had this on my boots instead, I'll probably end up finding one for a div that has the same probably has more energy shield and shit. Find it for a div or a couple div or some shit. But yeah, we need to upgrade that. I'm not really too worried about the gloves honestly, because I don't fucking think I can get anything better than this. Like this is pretty fucking good, and I crafted it myself, so you know, kind of my pride and joy. There's the rings, there's the amulet. If you guys see that I have 5,000 energy shield, and I am playing the Gemini Legionnaire, so we are a mercenary. So we have to waste a whole lot of points. If you're on Deadeye, this is probably a fuck ton easier to do because you know you have a lot of point efficiency. If you're a fucking monk, dude, I'm not gonna lie, you're fucking eating this season, man. I probably should have did the monk, but for some godforsaken reason, I said let me play Gemini Legionnaire because I wanted to play mercenary. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to play the mercenary. Um, so yeah, you know. So we are going crit. I am level 93. My goal is to get 96 and to have the character like super duper tanky, able to like farm all type of content, insta kill bosses, do carries and shit, all the whole nine. Uh, that's the goal. So the current build you already know. We're using lightning arrow. I'll put the POB in the description once I'll put the POB in the description after the video is uploaded because I'm on PlayStation and I'm recording on PlayStation, so I can't like put the link. Well, I can type individually, but I'm not fucking doing that. Um, but one drop that I did get, which was pretty fucking fire, was a Rakita's Flow, and there isn't really any guides on how to farm this. So you know, as a thank you guys for liking and subscribing and you know keeping up to date with your boy, we're going to go ahead and put you guys on some a good game. So when it comes to getting the Rakita's Flow, I might not have, I don't think I have one on the map because I did it, because, you know, I fucking did them. But if you see like the Eye of the Storm, which is usually like right here, like in the water and shit, I'm trying to find exactly where it is. But if you do see the Eye of the Storm, yeah, I think there's one like literally right here. Yeah, there's got to be one right here. So if you find the Eye of the Storm, that map is called I think like Jade something, and if you fight him, I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on this, but you know the boys on Reddit. Shout out to the Reddit. You know people be shitting on the Reddit, but sometimes they be helping the, you know, the community out sometimes. Um, you find that map. I have to restart it. You find that map and you know you fight the boss. The boss is, if you don't know what that map's boss is, the Eye of the Storm. It's the like the final boss before you get into, I believe before you get into maps, if I'm not mistaken, or Act 4 and boss, one of those two. It's the if you don't want spoilers, actually, you know what? Let me not spoil you guys. I'm not gonna fucking say it. But if you know what he is, he has you know, he has myriad phases and all that. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Just by that alone, you know who I'm talking about. Um, but besides that, that's how you get the Rakita's Flow, and it's pretty fucking nasty. My DPS on the POB is like 100 something thousand. It's pretty fucking nutty. Makes it to where I don't have to run the Azure amulet. I'm able to just put on my own amulet, which I also crafted. Does this have tier one? Yeah, I do. Holy. Um, which I crafted myself too, so it's pretty good. Bought the, well, actually, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of dog shit because the projectile skills are so low, so I'll probably end up upgrading this honestly. But I'm not worried about this shit right now. Uh, you guys already seen the quiver. So that's the one gem I'm using. This other gem is pretty cheap. This is the Rig Raw Ferocity for the lightning rod. Lets you shoot it faster. So with the combination of these two, I'm just doing stupid ass DPS to fucking anything, and those elemental res maps are, the more res the monster has, the easier they get killed by me. And I also put Brutus's brain inside of the Roa so that the Roa doesn't die. If you guys did not know about the tech, if you put 1 point into this node right here, the stun and ailment threshold from Energy Shield, and I want to shout out 787 Prada for the for notifying the community or his community, which includes me, of this tech, because I had no fucking idea that this was even a thing. But I also put 2 points into this ailment threshold because Ignite was is just fucking retarded. Like that shit is fucking me up real bad. Almost as bad as the chill ground and temporal chains. Not really temporal chains really, but the combination of chill ground and temporal chains, holy shit. That motherfucker right there, man. Um, yeah, so you guys see the tree. So with that, the roll you won't get knocked off, so you don't have to worry about investing in stun threshold. If you didn't like riding on the Roa, then I would recommend putting 2 points into this, because this will get your stun threshold like high as a bitch. Like it'll basically make it to where you don't really get stunned, because it'll be equivalent. Well, I think higher than your life, if I'm not mistaken. Because as soon as I took the element threshold, like I wasn't getting ignited as much or getting shocked or anything, which doesn't matter because the monsters die anyways. And then also I also have on this fine belt. I'm not even going to pronounce the first half. Satchel fine belt. Another shout out to 787 Prada. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm the fan of the man. You know what I'm saying? The myth, the legend himself, the chill twister legend himself. You feel me? And he put us on game where it comes to how the fuck this shit work. Cause I knew this shit was bugged because when I was doing a map, I'm popping a life flask and it's not fucking working. I'm popping the life flask. I'm like looking, it's taking the life flask, but the health wasn't going up. Turns out what you need is you need an instant heal flask in order for it to work in the first place. So until GGG fixes it, or if that's intended, they probably should put it in the text. But I feel like it's most likely a fucking bug, um, which is kind of crazy because I feel like not having to choose the keystone or the node on the tree and wearing this belt is kind of better because your energy shield will still recharge. But who am I? Who am I to know balance? I am but a man who plays the game. I don't care too much for balance. I just come to grind. So with that, you'll be able to heal your energy shield as if you had a life. You'll be able to pop the flask and heal up. With the charms, ignite still is fucking annoying as shit. So I have this, even though it doesn't do shit. This is just the only charm I had that dealt with ignite. Stun freeze charm because getting frozen is the only way you get thrown off the Roa, and I have this just to have it. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably end up swapping this out to something else, something that's more probably the stun charm again. So I have 2 chances of not getting stunned off my Roa. And when it comes to the season overall, I'm having a fucking blast when it comes to the crafting. I enjoy the different orbs that we have, even though it's kind of it's very basic and doesn't really have like any like flair. Like all the exalted orbs look the same. They're not different color, no shit like that. Um, it still does a lot for the game, in my opinion. This is a step in the complete right direction. As a complete noob to ARPGs, I only have 800 hours in this game, and I have about 200 in POE 1, with my first leagues being uh, the Calgore one, and then the Secrets of the Atlas currently. POE 1, I'm not slaying the hardest bosses in the game, but I got 2 of my Void Stones. I think two's plenty. It's enough to farm. It's enough to farm some decent currency. So I'm doing that. And on here, I have most of my points. I'm just missing a couple of my boss tree because I just haven't really felt like doing this shit. Honestly, I haven't fought Arbiter yet. Just haven't felt like doing it. I don't really see a point in me doing this shit. I've got to allocate some points here. Got 2 points. Fought him twice. Uh, don't really give 2 shits about Delirium right now. And Ritual is my baby, my baby. And so is Breach. Breach is also my baby. So of course we got the points there. And we do have all of our Atlas points, of course. We've been mainly farming essences because I wanted to craft. That was my main goal of the season, since it was a season of crafting and a season of quote unquote buffs. I thought, fuck it, why not? Let's back into some essences and let's get these bitches going. So I have it on there. Don't know why I closed that. And I also have it on the boss tree as well. So if there is a boss on the map, I also get that. And when it comes to farming currency, what the fuck? When it comes to farming currency, what we're doing is we're doing ritual, and we're doing the irradiated tablet that gives it so instead of you completing the map and the map is gone, it takes away the irradiation, and we have it we have a 2 tower setup right now. So once I take off the irradiation of all these areas, I'll put another tablet in that's irradiated to re-irradiate the area, and then I will add probably breach, so I can since I'm investing in a lot of pack size, so I can blast my level, so I can try to level up to at least level 96, 97, get a couple of more skill points, and see what I can do with them bitches. And honestly, it's been working like a charm. Ritual has always been my favorite mechanic when it comes to this game. I like I always liked the fact that I didn't really like the fact that crafting was like tied behind ritual. I was like, oh, what the fuck. But now that they've got the abyss, you have the abyss and you have rituals, so you have two ways of getting items that people value when it comes to currency. And I feel like if you're not the person making currency, you're the person crafting gear. I'm the person that likes to do a little bit of both. I like to craft and I like to grind. Preferably like to actively play the game, but I also like to craft because crafting is pretty fun. But other than that, um, that's our little Atlas strategy when it comes to farming currency. That's what we're doing right now. I do want to do the Trial of Chaos as well. Just get some of that out of the way. I would do Trial of Suck My Ass, but I don't feel like dealing with the jewels or like pricing them bitches. Not with the new trade until they like make it to where the new trade system you can like mark an entire page. Like when it comes to this, like I can just mark this whole page as like fucking 20 exalt or some shit. I'm not even gonna bother touching Sekimas for money. And plus, I don't think that the fucking relics are going for shit. Do I still have the Midas for the Lions relic in here? I think they took it, right? Okay. Yeah, they took it. Okay. So they took it for like 80 exalt or some shit. But when it comes to shit like this, I know this shit's supposed to sell for some money, but it's not. So I don't know. Maybe people ain't running that shit. And what else we got? So overall, the season I give it out of a 10, I'll definitely give it a 9. The only reason why I give it a 9 is because the one thing that was promised in the season that wasn't um like isn't actually a thing is the like build variety. As you guys already know, like fucking 90% of the goddamn game has a lightning arrow deadeye or is playing a lightning arrow deadeye. And if we want to be quite frank, I feel like damn near 99.5% of players are playing a lightning arrow, just different ascendancy because they don't want to use deadeye, or they found other ways to make it more efficient. I know I was going to do the invoker monk because he has the crits penetrate pen, because I know penetration is a big thing in the end game, but I instead chose the Gemini Legionnaire mostly because I thought about it and I was like, I'll go to my ascendancy points real quick. I said, okay, when it comes to the quality of skills, that's pretty fucking good for DPS because I was watching a video and they were talking about how quality and skill gem level for a lot of shit is like big, especially for like spells. So I was also trying to see like once they enable us to dip into other parts of the tree or like take shit from other classes and shit like ascendancies and stuff, this the Jimmy Legionnaire is gonna be fucking disgusting. Like even if they just keep this basic, like the basic bitch of what we got right now, this is still pretty fucking strong. I feel like this left side, 12%, no, 14% quality of all skills, two level to whatever the fuck you're using. That shit's trash. Um, yeah, the skills gems have 8% reduced. That's a little bit impactful when it comes to putting on gear. And then this right here, this is probably what I like the most about it. Like having the fucking the blue and the green makes it to where I don't have to worry about none of that shit. And if since I'm on the road, I don't have to worry about the movement speed penalty. But just having it still is still good for when I get knocked off. And then also having the 30% less skill cost is hella good for obvious reasons, mana cost. And then having this is hella good as well. Like having skill speed per socketed green gems. Like we literally are running all fucking green gems. Like 5 green gems. That's giving us 30% more skill speed with that. Like that's fucking insane. And then when it comes to lightning rod, we're getting a little bit of crit. We're getting more crit. So the crit on this should be higher than my other weapon. Yeah, 59%. And then this one is, yeah, 55%. So having two of the blue ones in there is giving it like 4 to 5% more percent to crit, which is fucking crazy. Same for this. Let's see if this has a crit. Does it have crit? 61% chance to crit with the Hail to Thunder. Like Man, the fucking blue gems are like stacking the gems is just fucking insane. It's actually insane. And what else do we have to cover? And when it also comes to the map farming strat, we also use the Omen, the Chaos Omen, that allows you to turn everything into pack size. I'm going to end up trying this out. We'll run one of these on the video, or run a couple of these on the video, depending on how fast we run through these bitches if we get fucked up. And then we're going to just chill, farm, shit, chat about the game, chat about goddamn Borderlands coming up. And that's about it. So for the season review, get the season shit 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, depending on how you look at it. We'll have to wait to see for the mid-season if it's a 10 out of 10, but definitely a 9 out of 10. So I definitely fuck with this season. They're going in the right direction for sure. And without further fucking ado, let's pop a goddamn map in. Let's see what's going on. We're gonna do this one. So when it comes to farming currency, doing ritual is my favorite. And my upload schedule. So what ended up happening with the upload schedule, ladies and gentlemen, is I was preparing for this season, so I had to get right in real life to make sure I was prepared to grind. Because I didn't want to show you guys like my rags to riches story on me getting shit. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I want to put that in a little montage of me getting some nice ass drops and getting some, having some little screenshots of me having some gear and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. Make sure we don't die to this motherfucker. Alright, that's what's up. The usual, the usual. Because I was thinking maybe I should do like a campaign walkthrough, but I'm like, if anything, if I did a campaign like walkthrough, or like me like going through leveling and the whole shebang and the highlights and shit, I can, but the only problem is that all this shit's gonna be gone when 0.4 is here. Like the whole interludes and shit. Well, Act 4 will still be here, but the interludes and shit is gonna be gone. So I'm like, there's really no point in me besides like keeping it for like, oh shit, this was in the beta and like, holy shit, like look what they did type shit. Like keeping it as like a memorabilia is one thing, but as like a guide for new players and shit, nah, that's not gonna be helpful. I at least want to be a little helpful to motherfuckers. You feel me? I would have also did like a little crafting guide, but I don't think I don't record on a PC, and if I did, I would. But I feel like you have to be able to like break shit down like a fucking kilo of coke. You gotta break that shit down so motherfuckers really understand what you're saying when it comes to like, oh, this is for that and that's for this and the tags and this, that, and the third. I'm like, yeah, crafting is pretty complicated. Like it's complicated when it's explained to you, but when you're actually crafting and you're doing it yourself, it's easy as fuck. If you get it. And I would want to thank POE1 for that, because POE1 definitely allowed me to see how to craft and what that shit does. Because crafting is a big thing. You save a lot of fucking money if you know what the fuck you're looking for, and you know what I'm saying? You know how to get what you're looking for. You save a lot of fucking money. No cap. That's one thing I can say. So if anything, if you guys are like the type of gamers where you don't give a fuck about crafting, you're just like, fuck it, I just buy gear. I mean, that's a cool, kudos to you for how you play the game and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, you low-key fucking up, because learning how to craft is one way how you can get your campaign, like get through the campaign fast as shit, because you already know how to craft gear to, you know what I'm saying? You know how to craft gear to get to where you need to get, so you don't gotta buy it all the time. Or sometimes you can find like a steal, and you know it's a steal, because you're like, oh shit, hold on, this shit has almost all the mods I need early game. Make sure I kill this fucker. Alright, there we go. And the whole shebang, you feel me? But I don't know. I enjoy crafting. I always say engage with every single piece of the game, just so because you never know what you might find that you might like. I thought I wasn't gonna fuck with Delve, but when I played Delve on POE1, I'm like, this shit is fire. When I play Heist, I'm like, this shit's fire. Like, these fucking side modes are pretty fucking cool. I can rock with these. So that's why I always recommend trying shit out. But when it comes to build variety, that's where I think GGG definitely missed the mark. And I kind of don't understand how. Like it's kind of like it just looks like they just fucking love the Deadeye so much, and I just can't understand it. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I can defer this. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna defer that. I might take this depending on how much I get on the next one. Or actually, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Looks like I got like 50 rituals. We'll do another one after this. But as you guys can see, shit, we're getting money already. And then when it comes to these, you apply that, and then maybe he'll earn something else. You know, you never know. Oh shit, I gotta go over there. You never fucking know. Another game I'm hyped for, Borderlands. We're definitely playing Borderlands, boys. We're playing that shit when it comes out. We will be working that day, so no video on release date. But if anything, I'll show you guys my in-game build for my character and play a little bit of it. Give you guys a little overview of the game, let you guys know what I think. But I'm definitely excited for Borderlands. Looks pretty promising, pretty promising. Don't want to spoil you guys on what build I'm going to make or who I'm going to play with. I think I'm going to shock you guys. You guys think I like this fast shit. I do. But I also like some other shit too. I'm going to show y'all. I can show you better than I can tell you. But as you guys can see, I'm fucking just clearing the entire screen. Just no fucking problem. It's fucking 6 modded. Or 5 modded, not 6. Because I still... See, I low-key thought I was going to end up like getting fucked up, getting murked. But I'm fucking these niggas up so bad, it don't even matter. Like I said, this playing on this Jimmy Legionnaire is pretty fire, and it also allows me to kind of, like I always say, I don't really like following build guides to a T. I've been mainly like watching and seeing what Prada's been doing, but I've also looked on POE Ninja and kind of compared my builds to everybody else's, and just played. I tried doing the full evasion route, and evasion was just fucking not hitting. I was getting beat the fuck up every time I'm moving around. We got defer again. Yeah, I deferred everything. Yeah, there ain't no point in fucking going to that thing. Alright, map's complete. Evasion was just so fucking doo-doo. And the only reason why it's doo-doo is because once you get punched, that one punch just fucks up your whole day. It truly does. Map in progress. Well, nigga, I thought we beat that shit. I said map completed, didn't it? Yeah, it literally says map completed. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Yeah, they all have crit chance, so it doesn't fucking matter. Just hope they don't one shot. Did I end up filling that map? Oh, okay. I'm low-key trolling because I forgot the tablet makes it to where you complete it, and then it also just it's still on the map. Cause I'm over here like, yo, nigga, I definitely just be like, okay, that was fucking me up. Destiny 2 is also having its next season. I think next week Tuesday. Yeah, next week Tuesday. So definitely check in, see what they got going on. I did pay $100 for that shit, so gotta play it. Unfortunately, unfortunately. Like it just melts through rares like fucking butter. Like it's just absolutely insane. And I think what they be saying is like, don't do the first ritual, go to the next ones because they have pack size on them. Oh, there we go. Gemini bow tier 4. Additional arrow? Bullshit. Oh, we got it for 2 minutes. I wonder if it just refreshed it or if it took it away. Hopefully not the latter. This nigga Fuck Gun really walking around like this speed. That shit's insane. I would kill for a little bit more movement speed. Just a little bit. But if you guys are playing the new league, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the league. Are you guys having fun? You guys get any jackpot drops? You guys farming anything unique? You guys doing anything that using a build no one else is using? Like I said, once I get this build to slay all content hands down, I'm definitely going back to my Sork, and I'm definitely making a warrior as well. I want to see what those fire builds are talking about. I forgot. I totally forgot the monsters had crit. I'm like, damn, that shit kind of hurt. When you have 5,000 energy shield, you can kind of face tank a couple of things. You can face tank a couple of things for sure. Omen of Sinistral Erasure. Holy shit. 2,000 to fucking defer. That shit's insane to me. That 2,000 defer cost is fucking unholy, bro. Damn, I don't even think Dude, I have 70% pack chance on this fucking map, bro. There's no way that they're barely spawning mobs like this. Like, this is barely anything. I won't even be able to fucking defer this shit. This shit's 23,000. God damn. What the fuck? Well, that is a jackpot drop, though. So, shit. You guys are seeing it live how Ritual goes, man. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. But you live to fight another day. Let's just hope they put the Ritual Circle on some fire shit. So we can actually fucking defer this shit. Damn. I didn't think that shit was gonna do that. Oh, wow. Look at this. An Abyss on an Essence that's not an Abyss Essence. And then boom. Ooh. Look at all that. They keep dropping that bullshit. Is there a fucking chest here? Nope. One thing about that damn Abyss, boy, you're not gonna know what the fuck going on. Something's going on, alright. Should have been a divine. It should have been a divine. Damn, y'all niggas gonna let me fucking defer that goddamn shit? That nigga's bullshitting. GGG got niggas walking through the whole fucking Antarctica and shit. Been fuck. I don't know where the fuck the Rogue Exile even came from. Like the nigga just spawned out of thin air. Oh my god, I might have to walk on with the run. Fuck that. These maps are just, look how fucking big this goddamn map is, man. God, fuck. Like, nigga, shit. And I know, like, if I die to this nigga, because I don't know if the fucking ritual spot's over here, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm definitely not risking it. We're going this way. We're gonna see if this fucking ritual shit's over here. Before, you know. Yeah. I just want to check. I just want to make sure. I'm gonna have to run for it, though. Because I'm like, it might be over here and I might get pissed off. Because I'm like, nigga, I gotta walk all the way over here. Fucking do it. Fucking do it. Oh my god, I can't move. Ah. And this is why we just sit on the fucking rower. Stun threshold is so low because I don't got the points in there. The niggas is knocking my head back. That's why the tech is OP though. They definitely just try to murk my shit. They just try to murk my shit. Yo, I still can't fucking defer it? Oh my god. What the fuck? Dude, I couldn't even get fucking a measly fucking, like, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm finna kill the fuck out this boss, bro. That's such a fucking drag, bro. Real Shikamaru shit going on, man. What a drag. See, DPS is alright. It's not like super duper OD or nothing, but it gets the job done. It do get the job done, though. Damn, I'm so mad we couldn't get that motherfucking shit, boy. But don't worry about it. There's always another one. We'll do another one. Like I said, we have 73% increased pack size, dude. Shit literally makes no sense. That ass doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's because it was a boss. Who knows? Let's do a map where the niggas don't be doing that shit. Sell it. Sell it. Sell it. Sell it. Put the shit in the vault. But as you guys can see, you know. Because that right there was like a couple of exalt, nothing too crazy. I say nothing too crazy, and it's like fucking 60 exalt or some shit. Like a third of a full divine. Nothing's wrong, but like I said, ritual's cool. Only thing that be fucking me up is shit like that. Like we have 73% increased pack size on the map, so like, where the fuck is all the monsters at? Like okay, like I see the pack size here, but damn, like y'all niggas just cost me some divs, bro. Not spawning them niggas on that shit. That damn circle. I gotta pop my flash. Consistently, these niggas hitting kind of hard. But we'll see though. We'll see. Hopefully GGG can cook something up when it comes to balancing. I don't want them to nerf this build, but I mean, shit, if they nerf this shit, they're not nerfing me. I can swap to something else. I can go fucking Spellcaster if I wanted to. No cap. Swap the whole tree, straight Spellcaster. Can literally do anything I want on this Ascendancy, I think. And still be fine. Oh, I gotta give me that damn hat again, boat hat. No, do not throw me in there. Nigga, I want my rituals. That's what I want. Where the fuck is my rituals at? Look how my fucking mana just shot back up. I did not press a flask. The elemental leech shit is just fucking so stupid. Yeah, I did what they said to do and it didn't work, so we're just gonna do it the good old fashioned way. Wish you could make it to where the ritual circles are bigger or some shit. Hope those are worth some money. I'm just fucking sitting here, just fucking farming. Just farming silently. Holy shit! I totally forgot I was even recording. I'm just fucking zoning out. That's usually that's literally how my farms go. If I wasn't recording, I'd be playing music right now. But as you can clearly see, you know, we defer all that shit. I kind of don't want to check the next page. Is that another goddamn who? Another fucking rogue exile that doesn't want to spawn on the fucking abyss. Holy shit. Why don't they just spawn on the goddamn abyss, man? There's a reason why I spec'd into them. I'm trying to fucking... Literally my first time hopping on, I got one of those like lich motherfuckers to spawn in. And ever since then I'm like, damn, can I get that again? So now we have to figure out where in the fuck is the last ritual. Let's see if we cook ourselves again. Okay, we did it. Luckily we did it. Oh yeah, I'm definitely ending the video after this one. This shit does take way too long. I'm over here like, what the fuck? I'm still in this fucking... Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Literally getting my fucking head bent backwards. Oh, it's that fucking staff nobody uses anymore. Because they nerfed it to the ground. Fix your game, JJJ. Oh no, I might actually die. Oh shit. Ah. I'm keep getting fucking tickled. Why am I getting tickled? Oh, my attack speed's lowered because I hit that damn... Stepped on that shit. Stepped on some shit. Oh my god, they hit me again. Damn it. Alright, we should be able to defer. Yes, nice, nice. Alright, we didn't fuck up this time. Like I said, I'm not really feeling how we're not getting... Oh shit, I gotta go to the Abyssal Depths over there. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is far as fuck. We're not doing that. Y'all niggas see how far that shit was, man? I'm not running all the way over there. But hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, please leave a like and subscribe down below if you guys want some more content. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Toodaloo.